But first tonight, you've heard of an actual desert. Maybe you've even heard of a food desert. But what about a childcare desert? Good evening, I'm Ben Briscoe.
And I'm Sydney Moore. The Center for American Progress says 44% of people in North Carolina live in a child care desert with either no child care available or not enough. WFMY News 2's Denise McMiller has more on what the YMCA is doing to meet that need for families in Guilford County.
Well, according to the Child Care Services Association, North Carolina child care providers only have space for about a quarter of children with working parents. The Hayes Taylor Memorial YMCA daycare in Greensboro is a prime example of that. But tonight they got a $1 million investment from the city to expand and cut down on their growing waiting list.
Parents need it now. It's so critical now. When they need daycare, they need it right now, and they can't really wait.
Larry Burnett is the executive director of the Hayes Taylor Memorial YMCA. He says when the center opened in 2015, he knew they need to expand.
We've proven that by the fact that we've had a growing waiting list, and it's hard to do unless you have an expanded program where you can provide those services.
And that's how he ended up at Tuesday's City Council meeting, hoping they'd approve his request for $1 million to add a second floor to the YMCA's child care center.
And that passes 8-0. Thank you very much.
The money coming from the American Rescue Plan funds passed during the height of the pandemic.
It does just what we're supposed to be doing with our ARP money, and that's making sure we're serving those that are underserved. And so this will allow our children to be able to have a stellar daycare.
And it was good to see them fighting over who was going to make the motion to approve this, and we're appreciative.
The YMCA will go from serving 60 children to 100 at its after-school and summer programs. Students are picked up from 10 different Guilford County schools around 2 p.m. and stay until about 6:30 in the evening. And in the summer, they stay all day, taking a load off of parents.
Many of the parents are struggling because the affordability of daycare is a challenge for many of the parents. And then we have the opportunity to help those who cannot pay, cannot pay full price. We're able to provide scholarships to help those kids.
Burnett hopes to never turn a child away so they can have a daycare experience where they can learn and grow. And the YMCA needs to raise a little more money before they can start construction in the fall and hopefully open in the summer of next year.
Hi, Denise. Thank you. Governor Roy Cooper is hoping to improve child care in North Carolina with $1.5 billion in investments. It's part of his budget recommendation, First in Opportunity. It would invest money in child care stabilization grants to maintain access to affordable early childhood education and would put money making child care more affordable in rural and lower wealth communities.